Let me check the feed. Just double check that we live. Shalom, Lord Christ, Lord Christ. You see it? All right, let's see. Let's make sure that we. All right. Shalom, Lord Christ. You see it? All right. Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai brought a thumb to other brothers. Yahweh Shemal Athan, Hashem Yahushai to other sisters that are tuning in. I'm Priest and Officer Kamadah holding down the Lashawan Qadash. You know, we are live from Southern California. You know, if you tuned in last week, I was getting into the different foods, right? Like vegetables and and animals. That's what we're gonna continue. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday everybody celebrated Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving has nothing to do with blacks and Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it has everything to do with our enemies. Enemies celebrate, the Thanksgiving, and if you watch General Mahaiman's class, he broke it down. He broke it down how Thanksgiving only benefits the oppressor. He cares about his people. That's the reason why he sells 800 million, turkeys. That's the reason why he sells 800 million cranberries, right? Because of the farming. The oppressor wants his people to be farming, so that way they won't become criminals. You know what I mean? And that shows you that they care about their people. But he has you believing that it's about you and your family. And meanwhile, you don't care about your people that's struggling, your people, as a race, as a nation. You know what I'm saying? So while everybody was, cooking up meals and, dinners and what have you, you know what I'm saying? The ISUPK, cooks the best foods out there. The sisters in the ISUPK, you got to give it up to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Come the Passover, you know what I'm saying? Come the holy convocations. The matter of fact, we're going to have the West Coast cookout, right? We're going to have the West Coast cookout, and it's going to take place in Vegas. You know what I mean? So if you could get with Officer Shabal in Vegas, he has all the info. Or if you have, there's an itinerary online for the West Coast cookout. But we're gonna have all the amazing food. The sisters gonna get down in the kitchen. You know what I mean? We're gonna have that barbecue. But nobody parties like how we do. Our blacks and Latinos. You know what I'm saying? We party the best. So first, like we always do, we always get into the alphabet, right? So you look right behind me. This is how you will write or how you will see it, the characters in the Hebrew. Lashawan Qadash, right? Lashawan Qadash. And this how you would, if you was reading it in the English, this is how it will be spelled out, right? Lashawan Qadash. And what does it mean? It means holy tongue. Holy tongue. Right? Holy means separate. And tongue, right? Tongue means language. Right? So in the Assyrian, this is how you will read it in the Assyrian. Right? Now in today's day, you get a Torah or a Tanakh. These are the characters that you will find in the Torah of the Tanakh, right? And this is how you will read Lashawan Qadash, right? So I'm gonna take this down. If you're tuning in, Hey, Shalom. Shalom, Karnal, Jaime. Yabashem Yabashah Brakatah. If you're tuning in and you need any Hebrew info, right, we can get that to you. And we also have the Torah and the Tanakh and the Paleo Hebrew, right, and the ancient Hebrew. So if you want that in your hands, you want to possess that, drop down your email on the comments on the chat, and I will email that to you. So you could further your tools in the Lashawan Qadash, extend. So first, I'm gonna write the ancient. Done. right? So these are the characters in the ancient and in the Assyrian, right? So I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna pronounce them. So like I'm gonna pronounce the characters in the ancient. Ah, ba, ga. So like you been here for a while. You mind pronouncing them?
Sure. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. I'm gonna just point at them.
Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, sa, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, da.
Khan. It's perfect. Right? In the Assyrian, these are the Assyrian characters. You pronounce them the same. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, wa, ra, sha, tha. All right. And the only thing in the Assyrian that you see, which I underline a character in the blue and I underline a character in the green, right? And the characters in the blue always pertain to the beginning or the middle of a word. The characters with the green always pertain to the characters. They always fall at the end of a word, right? So these characters at the bottom, the ka, ma, the na, the pa, taza, these characters at the bottom always you're gonna see them at the end of a word. That's the only thing that changes, but you still pronounce it the same, right? The pronunciation, right? Ma, na, pa, taza, ka, right? Is always the same. These are the alphabet, the ancient alphabet. In the black, the Assyrian alphabet in the red. All right, I'm gonna leave it up for a minute or two. The viewers watching. And shalom, sir. El más chingón.
That's all one right there with the hyphen with the letters.
This one here?
Yeah, the last one. Tha. Or is that tha?
Yeah, that's a thigh.
The Siri. That's the whole right there. Tha. And what's
Just this one here.
yeah, that's tha. That whole thing.
That's thigh. Yeah.
Okay.
It almost looks slightly like a ha,
Uh,
but it comes from the top and then it has like a leg.
like that, like the eye. Is that eye
Which one?
underneath the
This?
next to the like how you say it right there? That's the one right there.
This one?
Not right here in the Siri.
So like if you could.
That one next to them.
This
That one. That one, yeah, that ain't that one right there?
No, that's a ha. The
Okay.
ha, it doesn't connect up here,
Okay.
and it just goes down. And then the thigh is connected,
Okay, it's
but it has
connected,
it has like a leg. You know what I mean?
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna get into right. So last week we got into the like vegetables and some fruits. Of course, if anybody watching wants me to translate, something, put it in the chat. Hey, Shalom Adawan. Yabba Shem Yoshabakata, Officer Shabal. We're gonna see you out there, sir, next week. Who's that? Sister Olivia. Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shemal Taba Shem Yahweh Shai. Right, so let's see what we got.
Says, you got another pen?
Pen?
Pen, pencil?
Let me go check over there.
If you look inside of, I think one of those, inside that staples, there should be one.
Okay. Use that for the book.
So here we have barley, bread, butter, cheese, flour, grain. All right, and then the way you would say it in the Hebrew is sha'ira. That's how you say butter in the Hebrew, sha'ira. Right. So when you read it, if I was to write it in the English, right, this is what it would look like, and that's how you pronounce it, sha'ira. If one thing I didn't explain was the connectors, right? So you have the upside down connector, and then you have the downside up connector, right? So the upside down connector makes the character pronunciation singular. So you would say sha, right? This character here will make the character pronunciation singular. Now you have the I, right? It's singular. But then you have the downside up connector, which brings two characters together, right, for a pronunciation. So now you have the ra and the ha, and when they come together, the a on the ha falls off, and it makes the sound or the pronunciation ra, right? Sha'ira, sha'ira, right? And the Syrian, this is what it will look like, sha'ira, right? Bread, right? Everybody should know bread if you've been in the school, because you would hear it, you know what I mean, in the Lord's Prayer, lacham, right? Our daily bread, right? La ham. That's how you would say it. La, the ka, right? This you kind of say it with the back of your the back of your throat. La ham, right? You have the ma, right? So when it comes together with the ka, right, it makes la ham, right? In the Syrian, la ham. We have butter. Butter is chama. Chama. That's how you say butter. Chama. Right? Chama. If you notice, we have two mas. Now this ma, if you was paying attention, the ma here comes in the beginning or the middle. And you see it looks different. It looks almost the same, but it's different. Now this ma always comes at the end, right? Chama. Cheese is gabayana. Gabayana. I say cheese. Gabayana. Right? You have the ga, the ba, and the ya are singular. The na and the ha come together. Gabayana. In the Syrian, if you was reading it, this is what it looks like. Gabayana. Now we have flour. Flour, salath. All right, that's how you say flour in the Hebrew. Salath. Right? Salath. Now don't get confused with this here, because in the ancient you have the eye, right? The eye, it looks similar, but it's different. You have this little horn or this little thing coming up, right? That's for the sa. Salat, salat. And right, and another thing too, in the Hebrew is written from right to left, right? But the Lord does everything on the right hand side, so it's always written from right to left, right? That's how you read the Hebrew, from right to left, right? Salah. Grain, the dagan, Dagon, right? Dagon. In the Assyrian, this is what you would be reading if you saw these characters. Dagon. All right, I'm gonna leave this up. Anybody tuning in, write this down. Let me see what we got. All 12 of the high holy days. How do you say them in Hebrew? All 12. Con sis, let me get that for you. I'm gonna leave this up. If anything, like 2 minutes.
Sloppy, sir. You got another question too.
What's another question? Oh, let me see. Let me see. Sir, if I may ask, how do you say your pedigree in Hebrew? Khan. So for the sister Olivia, we keep nine holy convocations, right? And by the end of the class, I'll get that for you. But I'll run them down as right, the Sabbath, Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Feast of First Fruit, Memorial or a blowing of trumpets, Day of Atonement, Feast of Tabernacle, Feast of the Dedication, and Purim. Those are the ones, the holy convocations we keep in the Isupk, right? That are on our calendar, right? So those are the ones I'm gonna go into now. For the brother James, I'll get that for you as well. How do you say your pedigree in Hebrew? Khan, I got you.
teacher too. I like you, but that's evil.
So, all right, I'm gonna get into the next one. Um, Okay, so they're 9 high holy days and not 12. Okay, thank you. Khan. Uh, go. So this how you say honey. We got honey, mustard, rice, salt, sugar. So in the Hebrew, the way you say honey is dabash, right? Dabash. That's how you read it, right? Dabash. We have it in Assyrian right there. Mustard. Harada. Haradal. So like it. Haradal. Right? Haradal. That's how you say it. Haradal. Rice. Awaras. Awaras. Right? That's how you say rice. Salt is malach. Malach. Right? Malach. Awaras. Haradal. Dabash. Right? Sugar. Sakar. Sakar. Oh, so like I didn't put the connectors on this one. Sakar. Sakar. Right? Sakar. I'm gonna leave it up real quick. Let me try to get the sister's question.
All right. All right.
So we're gonna get into some lawful animals. So here we have buffalo. Buffalo, which the Native Americans ate, right? And the oppressor came and slaughtered all the buffalo because they took the resources out of the Native Americans, right? There's an image online if you go and you Google it, and it's a pyramid, right? Like a mountain of buffalo, just buffalo heads just stacked up to the top. You can see an oppressor at the bottom. You know what I mean? They killed all the buffalo in the they killed all the buffalo that belonged to the Native Americans, right? And the way you say buffalo is the 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 all, right? The all. And the Assyrian the all. All right, cattle. A lot. That's how you say cattle. A lot. Right. Calf. I gall. Right. I gall. Cow. Gawara yum. Gawarayum. Gawarayum. How you say cow. Deer. Deer is a y'all. A y'all is deer in the Hebrew. Dove, which is the Most High's favorite, bird, favorite animal. You know what I'm saying? Is a Yawana. Yawana is how you say dove in the Hebrew. I'm not sure if you can see this. Go. Yawana. Fish, right? And the only fish that's lawful is fish with the fins and the scales. So if you have a fish like tuna, swordfish, fish that doesn't have sardines, they don't have scales. They have the fins, but they don't have the scales. Those are unlawful fishes, right? And you will find that in the book of Leviticus, the 11th chapter, right? All these animals are lawful, and you could find the animals that are lawful in the book of Leviticus, the 11th chapter, right? Fish is dog, right? Dog. That's how you say fish, dog. I'm gonna leave it up.
with the fish.
So here we have, if you don't know, giraffe is lawful. Giraffe is a lawful animal. Right? Can we eat swai fish? Swai fish? Is that a dirty or clean fish to eat? I'll look it up, sis. Swai fish.
I don't like it. It tastes weird to me.
You said it tastes weird?
Yeah. Fishy type.
Let me see. Swai fish.
Mm-hmm.
I made it all the way down to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for the sister that asked if swai fish is it lawful? Does it have scales? According to Google, it says that it's covered in protective scales, right, with unusual dark brown and green scales, right? So, according to Google, next week, maybe not next week, but the week after that, you know what I mean? I'll find out and give you an assured answer. I'll give you a short answer next week. Swai fish. I just never heard of swai fish. But according to Google, it says that it does have protective scales. But I'll find out and let you know next week. So a giraffe, right, is lawful. Garapa, right? Garapa is how you say giraffe in the Hebrew. Goat, right? Goat is lawful as well. The best birria is made out of goat. You know what I mean? If you're Latino, you know what I'm talking about. Eyes, right? Eyes. Yeah, the eye, the eye and the za come together. Eyes. Lamb, right? The way you say lamb is kabash. Kabash. That's how you say lamb, right? Ox. Meaning oxtails are expensive, but they fire. They're good. Shawar. That's how you say ox, right? Shawar. Right? Pigeon. Right? The reason why I put it up here, if you notice, you say dove. The way you say dove is the same way you say pigeon. It's the same animal. You know what I mean? Just the dove is white. Yawana. That's how you say dove. But just to show you that pigeon is lawful. You know what I mean? And make them pigeon taquitos. You know what I mean? Ram. Did you have a question?
And dove is Yawa?
Dove, the way you say dove is Yawana. It's the same way.
Oh, same way.
Yeah, Yawana. Okay. Ram, are y'all. Every week on a Sabbath day, the Sabbath for the Sabbath service, you'll see the brothers blowing the shofar, right, which is the ram's horn, right? The sheep, if you notice, is the same as lamb, right? Kabash, right? So lamb and sheep is the same. Kabash. Turkey, right? Turkey, if you ate some turkey this weekend, yesterday, just know that you celebrated the death of your people, the Native Americans, man. You know what I mean? When we have a high holy day, which is the Passover, when we celebrate and we party for the death of our enemies. You know what I mean? The Egyptians. Right? So the way you say turkey in the Hebrew is Tharana Ga Wal Hadal. Tharanaga Wal Hadal. Right? Tharanaga Wal Hadal. That's how you say turkey. In Assyrian, this is what it'll look like. Tha Ra Na Ga Wal Ha Dal. Hadal. All right, I'm gonna leave it up. Leave it up. We'll look for the sister's question.
Big hungry.
All right, I'm gonna just get half of the sisters' feast days. When we come back, we'll do I'll do the other ones, right? That way, you know what I'm saying. So 24. Four. Okay. Like, let me get this real quick. 24. Zakara 1. Zakara 1. Ikara 1. Okay, so it's Ikara 1. Ikara 1. Alright. Sarah 1. Alright. Okay, I got it. I can borrow that pen real quick. I So, where am I? Kara one, Thara wa I. Thara wa I. Thara I. There we go. Thara, Thara I. Thara I. Okay. So, all right. So I'm gonna get. All right, the way they're listed in the in our on our calendar, the first one is Sabbath. Right, Passover. Um, Feast of Unleavened bread. Feast of First Fruits and Memorial of Blowing of Trumpets. Right? So Sabbath or the Sabbath, right? You're gonna say the Sabbath is Passover is Feast of Unleavened Bread. Let's see. Masha.
The way you say feast is stuff.
This way. All right. So 3, 4. Five. All right. Oops.
Lashawan. The trumpet is
All right, so these are the first first 5 of the high holy days for the sister Olivia. If you still tuning in, the way you say Sabbath, right, is the Sabbath, right? Ha is the Shabbat. The Shabbat is every Saturday. Every Saturday for you Christians that, like, man, well, or for people in the world who say, man, when do y'all party? When do y'all, have fun? You know what I mean? Every Saturday, we do the service of the Lord, and then we could, get some food and some drink. You know what I mean, put that music on and do what Zephaniah 2:1 says. You know what I mean? Come together. Right? Passover. Again, you know what I'm saying? We don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Blacks and Latinos, we celebrate the Passover. Right? Passover. The way you say it is Passah. Passah is the way you say, is how you say Passover. Right? Feast of unleavened bread. You say feast. Right? Mashta. Mashta. Ah. Hama Tazawa. Right? Feast of unleavened bread. Right? Feast of first fruits. Right? Mashta Ra'ah Waya. Feast of first fruits. Right? Memorial of blowing of the trumpets. Right? Thara Wa'ai. Thara Wa'ai. That's how you say memorial. Blowing of the trumpets. Let me see how you say memorial. Zakara 1. Right? Zakara 1. Zakara 1. Memorial of blowing of trumpets. Zakara 1. Zakara 1. Thara Wa'ai. That's how you say blowing of the trumpet. These are the first 5 high holy days or holy convocations that are on the Isupk, calendar. Right? The next one coming up is the Feast of Hanukkah. Right? Can we eat? And for Hyman, right? Well, what was Hyman's questions, if I may? As how would you say your pedigree in Hebrew? Right. So the way you say your pedigree, if you watch the Sabbath service, right, and you see brothers coming up, they have to say their registry, right? So you have a brother come up, Amijam Shabbat, Amijam, Barak, and then they'll state their registry. So for me, if I'm stating my registry, I'll say Kamada, Bun, Yashakar, Bun, Yashar Aleph, right? So Kamada, son of Issachar, son of Israel. That's how you would say your pedigree. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, I'm going to close the class. The water for tuning in. You know what I mean? If you can make it to the West Coast barbecue, you know what I'm saying? This coming up, starting Wednesday, December 1st. You know what I mean? We're going to party all the way to December 4th, Sunday. You know what I mean? If you can make it out there, I will see you. I'm going to be there myself. You know what I'm saying? So You know, also don't forget to pay your tithes. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatham to other brothers. Yahweh Shemal Athan Ba'Hashem Yahushua to other sisters. Wow. Oh, so like it. For Hyman, you know what I mean? When you say Khan, it doesn't have an H. It's just Kan. You know what I'm saying? So like it, not to put you on the spot, but you know what I mean? It'll just be like this. Khan. So like it, not to put you on the spot, but just to correct, you know what I mean? The way you say it. No H. The what?